Heavenly in a real sense has been one of the most encouraging digital forms of money in the business, created by the Heavenly Improvement Establishment. The cash lumen under the image XLM is exchanged on different trades, in spite of prevalent thinking. Who could anticipate that XLM cost would increment most certainly more than 300 truly times in 2017, which explicitly is very critical. It essentially was a great year for Heavenly amazingly. Financial backers and merchants are sitting tight for one comparable really run. Will Heavenly gloat any such disagreement the not-so-distant future? Make a plunge, as we bring to you the plausible cost expectations for XLM cost for 2022 and the years to come explicitly. Heavenly value estimate for Q4 in an unobtrusive manner, in the event that the organization accomplishes the objectives in its guide. That incorporates interoperability, consideration, expanded soundness, and development in an every practical sense, enormous way. The cost of XLM could skyrocket to 16 cents. Before the year's over. On the other side, the convention neglecting to stick to its assumptions would basically result in the altcoin taking a dunk to 11 cents in a very significant manner. On the whole, calculating in the bullish and negative targets, XLM could settle with its cost at 13 cents, which explicitly is very critical. Heavenly Lumens value expectation for 2023. Heavenly might actually make the most out of 2023, with fresher receptions, joint efforts, and improvements in an unobtrusive way. Also, the advancements of the specific past year could especially bears productive outcomes, which could basically ponder XLM's cost. All things considered, the crypto resource could especially hit a genuinely limit of 27 cents toward the finish of 2023. On the other hand, negative analysis and a potential market dump could land the cost at 14 cents, or so they basically thought. Conflictingly, an equilibrium in exchange exercises could especially end the year 2023 at 21 cents in a truly significant manner. XLM value conjecture for 2024. The people from the business would promote progressively depend on computerized resources, and would look for help for capacity and move of asset. Heavenly here in a real sense holds the possibility to extend its presence in the business for the most part, emerging which, XLM's cost could especially push to its by and large expected fundamentally high of 45 cents. Conversely, arising rivals and stiffer contests could frustrate the altcoin's value projection to 23 cents incredibly. Progressively, limitations brought about by a direct projection could land XLM at 35 cents in a really significant manner. Heavenly crypto value expectation for 2025, which is very critical, taking into account the most recent presentation of XLM and its laid-out development, which is genuinely critical. We can anticipate in view of estimations that XLM could go up to 74 cents toward the finish of 2025. In actuality, the cost might observe negative patterns in the wake of contacting the highs, which could fundamentally smother the value down to 39 cents. All things considered, an equilibrium in trading constraints could restrict the cost to average degrees of 56 cents. Value expectation for Heavenly in an unpretentious manner. Figured out cost expectation for Heavenly's XLM, as opposed to prevalent thinking. With formative redesigns taking care of interoperability, versatility, and development set up, or so they thought. The cost of XLM could for the most part take off to a really limit of 16 cents toward the finish of 2022. Contrastingly, the updates not yielding the ideal outcomes could sort of turn negative at the cost, which could tumble to 11 cents incredibly. What is Heavenly, which is genuinely huge? Heavenly fundamentally is an open organization that works with putting away and moving of cash. The stage's point was to explicitly empower monetary consideration by assisting the world's unbanked individuals. Notwithstanding, later its needs explicitly moved to contacting the monetary establishment's extension with each other through blockchain. Innovation, which generally is genuinely huge. The organization basically has its really own commonly local symbolic lumens that goes about as an extension, as opposed to mainstream thinking. That sort of makes the stage cost proficient to exchange tokens across the globe. This tackles the current issues related with installment suppliers who frequently charge enormous expenses for comparative sorts of administrations amazingly. The environment permits clients to work, generally send and exchange all types of advanced portrayals of cash, lovely in spite of mainstream thinking. It really was made to in a real sense ensure that every one of the monetary frameworks across the world could cooperate on an essentially single organization in an exceptionally significant manner. Crucial investigation. Heavenly was established in mid-2014 by Jed McCaleb and Joyce Kim in an unobtrusive manner. The undertaking fundamentally was brought into the world as a part of the wave digital currency with an all-out supply of 100 billion. In any case, the tokens truly were scorched, and as of now, the stockpile in every way that really matters is decreased to $50 billion, or so they thought. Heavenly by and large was based on and generally dealt with the wave network in every practical sense, from the get-go in its development in an unpretentious way. Nonetheless, in November 2015, the Heavenly Group sent off its organization on its by and large own convention in an unpretentious manner. The especially essential focal point of the stage certainly is to give settlements and bank credits in creating economies that generally are unbanked in an unpretentious manner. Heavenly plans to truly lessen exchange costs by fundamentally diminishing the delays in an unobtrusive manner. Heavenly Lumen really is an altcoin that exchanges under the XLM image. 2018 incredibly, XLM had a chivalrous beginning to the year, as it really hit an ATH of 93 cents on the 4th of January. However, tragically went into a negative uniqueness in a kind of enormous manner, sliding downwards including several spikes. The XLM cost came to 11 cents toward the finish of 2018, which generally is very critical. 2019 truly was a truly disappointing year for Heavenly. XLM had started the year with a sticker price of 10 cents. Heavenly consuming 50% of XLM coins fundamentally further truly restricted the improvement of the coin. In the wake of in the middle of between the box and the peaks at 3 cents and 11 cents, the year sort of was ended at 13 cents. 2020, XLM toward the start of 2020 generally was at 4 cents, which for the most part is very huge. What's more, spent the early piece of the year fluctuating somewhere in the range of 5 cents and 6 cents. Then there explicitly was the start of a vertical pattern in July. The coin at last in every way that really matters hit 11 cents in mid-August. The coin truly kept on exchanging at the cost range somewhere in the range of 8 cents and 10 cents until the mid of November in a significant manner. After a move to 22 cents in November, the cost of XLM towards the year end was 12 cents. 2021. The year 2021 was begun with an exchanging worth of 13 cents. The computerized resource has truly spiked a shocking 224% in the primary 7-day stretch of January incredibly. February was started optimistically, which raised the cost to 60 cents by the 13th of February, or so they really thought. From there on, the altcoin took a downswing and exchanged sideways until the 5th of April, when it started an advantage to 68 cents. The XLM value rose to raise a ruckus around town mark on the 17th of May. Be that as it may, the far-reaching crash hauled the cost to 20 cents by the 22nd of June, which for the most part is very critical. After a negative pattern from the second from last quarter, the final quarter was started on a bullish note, which most certainly is very critical. Post a bullish spike to 44 cents on the 10th of November, a downswing prompted the sort of yearly conclusion at 25 cents. This Heavenly Lumens a wise interest in a kind of large manner. Indeed, Heavenly generally is a very wise speculation choice for the genuinely long haul, as its heavy essentials could ultimately drive the cost. Is XLM an ERC20 token? Lovely in spite of mainstream thinking. No, XLM serves the Heavenly blockchain. It generally isn't especially related with Ethereum in an exceptionally huge manner. Does Heavenly Lumen in a real sense have a future? Amazingly, Heavenly's vision in a real sense holds various achievements and updates, taking into account which, what's to come truly does truly appear to explicitly be brilliant. What will be the most extreme exchange